Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Virgos starting today, the 17th of March, 2023. We are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating on YouTube are the lovely Jennifer and the lovely Honeypaw. Moderating on Twitch is the lovely Heather. Thank you so much, moderators. And thank you, Virgos and friends of Virgos, for joining us today. Today I'm reading with this RWS XTDM deck, and I've already purified with this gorgeous Roger and Gallet Extra Vie cologne. You can find out information about how to purchase both of those products in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. Like I said, this is a 2-week reading for all Virgos, sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, and it's going out to you whether you're watching with me live or whether you happen to be on a restream. So that does end up being a lot of Virgos who watch this, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you personally, just disregard it because it may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, all of which are available for restream on this YouTube channel and this Twitch channel. Or remember that we also have general readings for all signs each and every day except for Monday. I don't read with card reversals. I just like to remind you of that in case you get taken aback when you see me flipping cards right side up. It's just my style of reading. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga. Paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga. We don't yet have super stickers or super chats available on this newish channel on YouTube, so the only way to give us donations is by going to paypal.me/Ariel Gatoga. But we do appreciate your support. Another way to support us is by going to our shop, and that's at arielscornershop.com. arielscornershop.com. It's an affiliate store. We have all kinds of merchandise listed there, including the tarot decks that I read with. We make a small commission off of each and every sale, and we appreciate your support. If you are watching live on YouTube, or whether you're watching live or not, if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're on Twitch, make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch all of our videos on Twitch by subscribing to us. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here. I'm going to shuffle up 2 more times, give it a nice clean cut, and we'll go from there. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. If not, maybe this reading can help turn things around for you. So let's see what's in store for our gorgeous, amazing, beautiful, and fabulous Virgos. We've got the Sun card, the 2 of Cups. Oh, and you've got the Emperor too. Isn't that nice? Well, in the same exact position as the general reading, so that's interesting. All right, so let's look at this 2 of Cups first, since it seems to be front and center. Virgo, I understand how you are. My mom's a Virgo. I know Virgos very well, and I adore my mom. Sometimes you really are hard on yourself, you know, and that's what this is. Sometimes you really put yourself under a lot of pressure, and you don't even realize it because you do it so easily. And sometimes people think that you're a perfectionist, and that you want things done a certain way, and that you give sort of disapproval if things aren't done a certain way. But that's part of why you're so amazing, right? Because if it wasn't for Virgos, nothing would ever be in order. Nothing would ever get done the right way. Nothing would ever be cataloged properly, right? So it's a good thing. And it's something that I appreciate so much in all the Virgos that I know, is that they do help get things done that nobody else can do quite the same way. But that's still not an excuse for you to be unkind to yourself. This is not you being unkind to other people. This is you being unkind to Virgo. And I think sometimes you think that it's sort of you get a pass because you're not being mean to other people, so it's okay. But see, that's the ego. The ego doesn't care if you're being unkind to you or somebody else. If you're being impatient with yourself versus somebody else, it doesn't matter to the ego as long as you're feeling bad. If you're feeling bad about yourself. So let's just realize that you have nothing to feel bad about. Look at you. Look how amazing you are. The Sun card is on one side, the Emperor card is on the other side. You got it going on. You've got no reason. There's no objective reason for you to be so hard on yourself other than it's a habit. It's just a habit. So let's look at that and not consider that a virtue anymore. Because I think sometimes when we do that to ourselves, and it's not, believe me, it's not just you that does that, but it's just you that it's up for right now. A lot of times we think that it's virtuous to be really hard on ourselves because that means that, we're going to, we're not taking anything. We're holding ourselves accountable. And that's all well and good. But there's a difference between holding yourself accountable in a kind way, in a light way, in a loving way, and holding yourself accountable by being really heavy with yourself and by being, like I said, kind of mean. And if you look at yourself and you are just really objective, just take you out of the picture and you think, if I thought those thoughts about somebody else, would I think that was okay? Right? I caught myself a couple years ago saying things about myself and doing things for myself because I thought I was just, really holding my feet to the fire. And I remember hearing myself and saying, oh my, if I ever said anything like that about anybody else, I would be totally canceled. You know what I mean? But why is it okay for me to do it for myself? So I really stopped, and made a concerted effort that day. And I want you to do the same thing. Really listen to yourself and be kind. You have every reason to be kind. Look how amazing you are. You've got the sun and the chariot. So that means that you are a winner. You are highly blessed. You are very successful in so many ways. And everybody's so different. Look at this Judgment card. You have so many blessings, everything to be grateful for. And then where you're headed with this Emperor card is this King of Coins. So let's talk about all of this. But I want to just finish up on this Two of Cups because this is the most important thing because everything else is super positive. So I'm going to do the negative thing just because I want to make sure that we don't brush over it. When you are receiving blessings, you kind of block yourself from receiving blessings when you're hard on yourself, when you're impatient with yourself, when you don't think you're good enough. Because you're commanding your deep mind to say, yeah, blessings, yes, success, yes, I'm powerful, yay. But I'm not good enough. So let's let that all roll off my back. Let all those blessings roll off my back. I don't need to accept any of those because I'm not quite good enough, right? I can only accept this much, these two little Dixie cups worth of blessings, but that's it. That's it. No more, right? So let's look at this, why this is not true. So for one thing, this Emperor card, we talked about this in the general reading today, but this is a little different for you. Your financial abilities have really increased. Your ability to handle your money, your ability to sort of focus and take care of things financially has really improved, has really matured, right? So if you want more money, if that's the thing that you need is more money, you deserve it. So if you want more money, you just have to inform the Emperor. The Emperor is sort of like the oversoul of your personality. And the Emperor takes advice from other parts of the personality. You can think of the Emperor as taking advice from all the court cards. So this court card is the King of Coins. That is the money master. So let the money master in you tell the Emperor in you, I want more money. I want more money. I want more prosperity. And you can even start talking about what you're going to do with it. Start just thinking about it. It's contemplating is how you talk to the Emperor. Contemplating, well, what do I want money for? What am I going to use it for? How much do I want? Don't think about how it's coming. None of that. You don't need to outline how things are coming. But I want more money. I want at least this much, if not more. And I'm going to do this with it. I'm going to do that with it. Just by contemplating those things, you are telling this Emperor, this is what I want, and he will make it so, right? That's that part of your mind that can make things happen. Now, this here is God's judgment of you. God judges you so differently than you judge yourself, Virgo. You judge yourself as being, if I could only, if only I wasn't so, if only I could become more, ... right? And infinite intelligence looks at you and says, oh, it's so fabulous. Infinite intelligence doesn't look at you and say, I don't like it. No, infinite intelligence looks at Virgo and says, yes, yes, beloved Virgo, adore, adore, adore. Everything good about Virgo. Love my Virgo. That's how infinite intelligence judges you. So you need to receive that, because that's where all of your blessings are. You don't need to block those blessings by saying, yeah, but don't you know how blah, blah, blah I am? Or don't you know how much I have to improve dot, right? So be careful of limiting the reception of your blessings by your own perception of yourself. Start to expand your perception and allow yourself to release judgment of yourself. Let God judge you. Let infinite intelligence judge you. Infinite intelligence's judgment of you is perfect. Yours is not. You do not have the means to judge yourself. And like I said, I'm not saying that you shouldn't hold yourself accountable, that you shouldn't, sometimes hold your feet to the fire, but you do it lovingly. You do it sweetly. You do it because no matter what, you love yourself, even if you don't always do or have the things that you think you should. Right? You love yourself in spite of it, all of the things, right? And in the meantime, yeah, you can improve yourself. Of course you can. But improving yourself is different than being mean to yourself, because that's not improvement. That's abuse. And we don't want to look at the fact that we abuse ourselves, but we do. All right. So this Chariot card and the Sun card is talking about how powerful you are, how blessed you are, how much of a winner you are, and how much you have overcome. You've overcome insurmountable odds. That deserves acknowledgement, not judgment. Right? You don't look back on your life and say, yeah, I overcame insurmountable odds, but God, that's not appropriate. You just say, yay, look how far I've come. I barely even started. The best is still coming. And I'm so grateful for the way that I have managed my life so far. I've done the very best I can, and I've done a great job. I've done a great job in spite of how mean I can sometimes be to myself. So this solar light is your best friend. If you have time, do some solar light work this next couple weeks to help to reorder some of these tendencies to be so impatient with yourself and so judgy with yourself. And that idea that if you're judgy with yourself, that's good, as long as you're not judgy with other people. That's not true. It's not true. Now, the other meditation that you may want to work with is this, what is it called? Judgment. It's called waking up to your good. Waking up to your good. Because that's what these people are doing in their graves. They were in their graves asleep. And then this trumpet blared and they woke up and they realized, oh, I'm not asleep in a grave. I have all blessings. That same is happening with you. But you're saying, maybe a little bit. Maybe I can have a few blessings. No. You want all blessings. So you tell that emperor within you that you deserve all blessings. And if those blessings need to come in the form of money, then so be it. Right? Because you're amazing, Virgo. We love you. And I want you to love you as much as infinite intelligence does. All right, so we will be back in 2 weeks for another reading for you, Virgo. You're doing great. And thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Jennifer, Honeypaw, and Heather. And we'll see you in 2 weeks, Virgo. Much love and many, many blessings.